What is going on, guys? Happy Sunday. Today is Sunday, April 3rd. Happy April. It is finally slowly warming up in the Philadelphia area. I'm very happy about that. For those of you guys who know who I am, for those of you guys who don't know who I am, my name is Paul. I go by the Philly Flipper. I have two channels on YouTube. My main channel, which is called Philly Flipper, where it's a first-hand POV experience of me going to yard sales, garage sales, auction houses, thrift stores, or storage units. And then this channel right here is where I actually walk around my warehouse and pull orders of what exactly is sold. So thank you for coming here, clicking me, giving me a chance to maybe teach you something, and definitely entertain you. I promise the entertainment part. I don't promise the teaching part. So today, it is Sunday. I last shipped Friday at around 3 p.m. Today is Sunday at around 5 p.m. So in the last 2 days, we have gotten some sales. We have 45 sales on eBay, but I think it's more because there's bundles included. I think it's like 48 or 49 sales on eBay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sales on other platforms. So you guys watched last time, I had like 0 sales on other platforms during the week. And I said we're gonna slowly start cross-posting. And we have started doing that, and it's already resulting in some sales. So I can't complain about that. So we have about 60 sales to pull, so it might take some time. My guy's coming on his way right now to come help me pack. So while I'm gonna start pulling these orders, he is gonna start packing them. Also, this video is due tomorrow, so that's kind of why we're starting a little earlier today. Usually I would start pulling orders around like 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. But because I still have to edit this for you guys tomorrow, we're starting a little early on the packing process. Anyways, first thing that sold, this old guy right here. I can't guarantee that it works or not, so I sold it as is, 4 parts. It's a Vanity Fair, like record player. Let's see, it's pretty old, pretty dirty. I could have cleaned up a little more if I wanted to, but I just did it as is and sold it as is, and I got 20 bucks for it. If it was like tested and working, I probably could have got 40, 50 in that area. But like I said earlier, I don't have time for projects. I'm not a project guy anymore. I'm not gonna be fixing things and doing that. I'm a fast flipper guy. I got that in a big lot at my auction house. That was part of it. So I think I have less than $1 into it. Less than $1 into 20. I am very happy with that flip. Next, I sold a couple of these decals. It's actually the last ones that I have left. They're pretty cool little like sidewalk decals. These are Marvel characters. You put them on your sidewalk and then you get some chalk and you color them in, and kids have fun with that. I got these at the Amazon bin store. They're open in Philadelphia. They were selling them six of those for $1, so I figured it was worth the risk. 6 for $1. So these are the last ones that I have left, and I've been getting $10 plus shipping for the pair. So pretty much I turned $1 into 30 in those, so I can't complain there. I did get a good question on my last video on this channel. By the way, guys, thank you so much for the support. I think my last video already has 1,000 views. You guys have been blowing out the water on this channel, watching my lives, my random lives. Yesterday I went live like at 11 p.m. with no warning, didn't tell anybody about it, and I had like 70 people there. So thank you guys so much for all of those support. I believe I had a comment from Christy. All right, right here. She says, nice sales day. I was wondering, you go through so much volume, when do you get stuff, from storage units, bulk pickups, etc., what percentage of all do you throw, donate, stuff that just isn't resellable? I think that's a good question for people that want to get into storage units especially, because I don't think a lot of people are prepared for how much trash / donatables that are there. And with storage units, Christy, it all depends based on kind of how much you're paying. So for usually the ones that there's not much interest in, like the ones you will get for under $50, and you get a big unit like a 10 by 10 for under $50, usually there's about 50% trash. The reason why people aren't bidding on it because they don't want to do the work. They don't want to go through the trash to find the treasure. So usually when you get a unit that big, there's gonna be a lot of trash. But that's something that comes with the territory because you're getting somebody's whole house for $50. So even if there's 50% of the trash, there's still so much good stuff you can find. For $50, you only need like to find like 2 or 3 things to make your money back. So usually those units, I probably find about $1,000 easily worth of inventory from the $50 purchase. But like I said, it's a lot of trash, a lot of donatables, stuff like that. With as far as like yard sales are concerned or auction houses are concerned, I probably have less than 5% of that is donatables. I usually don't throw any of that stuff out. If anything doesn't sell, that's gonna be just going to Goodwill. But that's like probably 5%, and it's mainly all auction house stuff. So like storage auctions, I'd probably say 50% is the average of stuff that I throw out. The rest of it is about 5%. Hopefully I answered that question. I do have other questions here that I'm gonna go through sporadically throughout this video, because I'm gonna be pulling a lot of orders and be getting a lot of questions. All right, next we have a gunk removal. This came on a big lot from an auction house. This is like a rare occasion where I did throw some stuff out that just wasn't worth it. So we have gunk foam engine bright cleaner. This is it, what's sold. I got $14 plus ship for this on Mercari. Yeah, gunk foamy engine right here. So this came on a huge cleaner lot that I got at the auction house. I think I paid $4 for it, and it was a box, a big box full of engine cleaner. There was like smoke removal spray. There was like ceramic cleaner, tile cleaner, stove, oven cleaner, all that kind of stuff. I think I listed about half of it, and I think I only have 2 of those things left now after this is to sell. So a lot of them did sell, and then the other half that I didn't list, I probably kept about half for myself for the warehouse or for my house. You could never have too much of them, and then the rest of the stuff I just threw away. So that was like one of those rare occasions where I throw things away. But like I said, I paid $4 for probably like 25 of these like different cleaner things. So I got another reel that sold. So the vintage Daiwa 1300C spinning reel. You see, my collection of reels has definitely diminished. This is it right here. Vintage Daiwa spinning reel. That sold for $15. I think it sold on Facebook. I don't know if you guys can notice, I'm grabbing all my extra sales first so I don't forget about them before going to eBay. I think this was a Facebook sale. Yeah, I probably already said this, but in case you didn't, this was Facebook, this was Mercari, this was Poshmark. I have still 2 pieces of clothes that sold on Poshmark that I'm gonna grab at the end with all the clothes. Then I have a DVD that sold on Facebook. WWE Vengeance sold for $10. Here it is right here. I got it at a yard sale for $1. Usually WWE pay-per-view events like this sell for some decent money because you can't really find them anymore. But right now I think WWE is on Peacock, and you can just go back and watch any match ever. So the value of those DVDs dropped severely, but I was still glad to get $10 for it. Speaking of DVDs, I got a sale last week on my DVDs. So the Godfather collection, and there's actually to a viewer. It was to David, who always buys from me. And David, my apologies, I only sold that after I stopped recording and I was shipping the label, so I didn't get a chance to thank you on the video. But David, again, thank you so much for your constant support. I gotta be careful. I gotta look at every single DVD that's sold and see if any of them are from you, because I know you definitely support me a lot in that situation. So thank you again, David, for that. All right, so anyways, that is it for those kind of sales or the other platforms. Now let's grab all the hard goods that sold on eBay and then go grab all the clothes. All right, first I'm gonna grab all these video games I've already grabbed off camera. So I sold all of these video games, and the best part about this is that I bought all these video games yesterday. Yesterday I went to a bunch of yard sales. One yard sale, they were selling an Xbox 360 with 4 controllers. One of them was a very special Halo 3 edition that looks like this. This controller by itself sells for 50 bucks. Plus they were selling 63 games with it. The games were disc only, and they wanted $60 for everything. So I was really quickly to say yes, let's do it. So, and I listed everything yesterday. Kind of proud of myself. I listed the Xbox separately, or the controller separately, and all the games. I went to all the games, listed all the games, and this right here, all of these sold overnight. So let me run through them real quick and tell you what sold. Nothing crazy, but Unreal Tournament sold for like $6. Left 4 Dead also sold for $6. The Orange Box was a better game. This sold for $14, I believe. And then Rare Replay. There's a couple of Xbox One games thrown in there as well. Rare Replay was one of them, sold for $8. Then I made a couple of lots, and the lots sold. I had a lot of 4 Call of Duty games. There's 2 in each bag here. So these 4 Call of Duty games right here, that lot sold for $15. Then I had a lot of 8 Halo games, which is all right here. And this lot right here sold for 20 bucks. Like 80 bucks in games right here that sold overnight. So that means I'm already in the profit on a $60 purchase. And I haven't sold the console, I haven't sold any of the controllers. I still have a ton of games left to sell. This is why people like to buy video games. It's great. And then I sold another DVD. I have to now check every DVD sale to make sure it wasn't to David. This one wasn't. This is a Fire and Ice animated DVD. I think this came from the storage unit that I just bought. Those of you guys who watch this on my main channel and have been asking for that storage unit footage, I think that is coming later this week. Tomorrow I'm doing my last part of Beaches to Beaches with Kayla when we go to thrift stores and stuff. And then I think after that I'm going to do that storage unit video. Anyway, this Fire and Ice DVD came from there, sold for $7 by itself. Again, like I say, most DVDs I usually lot up and sell in like in 6 or 8. But this one, again, looked pretty interesting. The cover caught my eye, everything else caught my eye. Figured it would be worth selling by itself, and it was. Alright, this is a pretty cool sale right here. I sold an Elvis Presley ornament. I think I got these at a yard sale. I think I got these at the church sale last weekend. Got these 2 ornaments. This Elvis right here, and this Elvis right here. And one of them sold. Sold for $10 plus GSP shipping, which is surprising because I had simple expiry available as well. This is under 8 ounces, so simple expiry would have been cheap for this, but they still use GSP shipping. This is going to Luxembourg. Luxembourg, yo. There's like 3 people that live in that country. And guess one of them wanted this Elvis thing from me. That's pretty cool. So I gotta go and cross off my Luxembourg on this map. And I actually got a question from somebody from Germany about where I got these maps right here. You're asking how I got it to be like so colorful. So actually they become colorful like when you scratch them up. It's gonna be a terrible example of Luxembourg because it's very small, but you'll see on the flag. This is actually how it works. So let's find the Luxembourg flag right here. So right here, there's the flag. That's what it looks like. And then, so when I ship to it, I scratch it, and it becomes colorful. That's how all of these became colorful too. So it means I ship to all of those countries that are like that. So these are available here on Amazon. I think I paid like $20 or something for it on Amazon. But I believe you said you were from Germany, so I don't know if you have them there. Yeah, Kristen Schultz says, hello from Germany. How do you get the colors on the world map, please? Yeah, so that's how it was. I bought a scratch off map on Amazon, and you scratch them off. I'm sure if you look at it on in Germany, that probably you will find those there as well. Also, thank you so much, Kristen Schultz, for watching from Germany. It is pretty cool to see international viewers coming in on this channel as well. So thank you so much for that. And so while I grab the next item, I also had a question about simple export rate from Michael Wallace, and he says, who do you use for simple export rate? Also, if it is eBay, have you had any issues with it? A lot of pros and cons with there not being protections with seller like GSP and stuff like that. All right, so I sold this Mary Ann board game. Again, it's really cool, like style. You have like a doll with a magnet and you put different clothes on her and stuff. It's pretty dope. Got these at the auction house, sold for $20 plus a ship. So I use a Pirate Ship, a simple export rate. That's who I use. The reason why I like to use Pirate Ship is because I don't have to copy and paste any addresses. I can just import from eBay and all the addresses go directly to Pirate Ship. As far as protections with GSP, it's not the same protection as GSP gives you, but it's very close, especially if you want to buy extra insurance to protect like a big item or whatever. You can just buy insurance and get extra protection. You just buy insurance and get extra protection that way. So far, I've used a simple export rate all year. It is April, and I probably shipped. I sold Tyler Perry Volume 1 and 2 to the same buyer. Got $34 plus ship total on these 2 Tyler Perry movie DVDs. So I think this year I probably shipped close to, if not over, 100 packages now with simple export rate, with Pirate Ship overseas. I'm pretty confident it's at least 100 packages because I ship almost daily with that to Canada at least, or to some other country. And I think so far I only had like 4 or 5 GSP sales this year. Now out of that 100 packages, so far only 1 hasn't been received. And it was to Nigeria. It was like a $30 hearing aid wire. And it's lost somewhere in Nigeria, hasn't gotten to the buyer yet. So out of all of those packages so far, only 1 hasn't gotten there. And I got 95% more sales with it. So for me, the positives totally outweigh the negatives. Yes, I'm probably gonna lose money on that wire and the shipping on it, but I got so much more sales this year because of it. So I'm gonna continue using Pirate Ship simple export rate, and I think it is worth it for me. Hopefully that is understandable. Anyways, so another one of these molds. So this jelly mold, we decided to show up.
V for victory, guys. Churchill.
Okay. So this jelly mold, got $20 for it. Can you give me a W for get to work? Yeah, get to work. V for victory. Knows that he got all the small things first. Did you guys notice that? My man went right for the DVDs. Starting this how to pack me ship. Look, he got all the small things. Left all the big things still here. See, he got the jello mold. Then got the record player. Yeah, it's the kind of guy I got. Anyway, I got that from the auction house. That sold. It's a really weird sale right here. I got this at a community sale last year. I was just getting a big pile of stuff just to get a cheaper option, and I threw in this kitchen right can opener there. I don't know why I did it, but it sold. I listed it for $10. It's been a year. Someone sent me an offer for $5, and I was like, you know what? I will take it. $5 better than nothing. I probably have pennies into it, if not less than pennies into it. So I'm cool with that. Next I sold another Department 56 item. I sold a lamplighter for $10. And I think this one right here puts me over the top now of that buy. I am now, I think, officially in the profit of the Department 56 purchase with this lamplighter sale. There he is. There. This lamplighter guy, he sold. It's like the 4th item to sell now. This guy sold for $10 plus ship. I paid $40 for all the Department 56 stuff. So now everything that I sell from now on is pure profit on top. And there is tons of stuff still left to sell. So I'm cool with that. Another DVD sale. We got Firefly, the complete first season. It's right here. I bet you when he comes out after packing and he says this, he's gonna say something about it, because this guy really likes this TV series and he thinks it's underrated, even though it was a terrible TV series.
What? Stargate? Bro, that's such a good...
See? You see?
So
I knew it.
underrated.
I knew it. He couldn't stop talking about it when it got canceled. He was like heartbroken when that show got canceled for some reason.
Fox. I blame Fox.
He blames Fox. Fox, if you're watching, he blames you. You're the reason the show is canceled. Next I sold a light bulb. These also came from the auction house, and I got a huge box for like $5 with all of these different halogen light bulbs in it. I only went through like 25% of them. I still have so many of these left to go through. I sold the 500 one, which is right here. I think it sold for like $7 or $8. It sold for like $7, but you can see I still have a whole tote right here full of them to go through, and I'm gonna go through them eventually. It's just not that much fun for me listing light bulbs. So I had like one day where I listed like 10 of them, so I'm probably gonna have another day. Probably have another day in the future where I just decide to list 10 more or whatever. I'm not really in a hurry to list those things, but they're selling. This is a pretty funny sale right here. I think I got this at a yard sale, but I don't remember. So does Bug Zapper. This guy right here. So if you guys want to work on your tennis skills and you want to kill flies at the same time, that thing sold for $20. Next, I sold a G.I. Joe. I sold this to somebody who just started using eBay because he was very confused on how eBay worked and would ask me a lot of questions. I was pretty friendly and answered all of them, and he finally figured out how to pay for items. I think I got this at Dave's walnut auction. Pretty sure I did, but Dave, if you're watching, you can let me know. NC Picker, Flipper, Builder, Dave. They got this there. Sold for $15 on eBay. I sold a monster truck. This guy right here, pretty sure it's this guy. I think it's, okay, I gotta check. Because there was like 4 or 5 that I listed from that storage unit. Are you a shark? Yes, you are a shark. Alright, so that thing sold for $10. Then I sold a Yu-Gi-Oh card for $10. Actually, pretty decent Yu-Gi-Oh card sale. I'm gonna grab that off camera. It's Blackluster Ritual. And then I sold another Webkins. I think this is the 3rd one I sold in the last couple weeks to the same buyer. Somebody's slowly collecting Webkins. This is a Black Cat Plush, which is right here. This guy right here. See, this is all my Webkins bin, and they have been, the bin has been decimated by this buyer. Sold for another $8 plus ship. Next, I sold the Samsung Central Speaker. Yeah, so this actually came from my I was lied to twice at this yard sale video. This is one of the lies that was told. This is it said that this thing worked, and it didn't. And when I tried to turn it on, it started smoking on me, and the central like plane system at least did. The speakers itself did work, so I've been listing them separately. And this guy right here sold for $20. But you guys don't want to talk about it. Go to my main channel. It's called I Was Lied to Twice at this yard sale. It's a community sale where I buy a bunch of things, and that was one of them there. I sold another DVD. Man, I'm a DVD master. Sold Braveheart. I think this came from the auction house. I'm pretty confident. Here it is. It's sealed Braveheart. $7 for it. Nothing crazy. Next, I sold 4 plates. These are the first ones of these to sell. I think I paid $5, if not less, for all of these plates right here. These like Sango Lily plates. We got bowls. I had cups. I had salad plates. I had big plates. I think I sold the cups, or most of the cups already. I would sell them in lots of 4. Today I sold square, 7.5 square salad plates. These guys sold for $30 plus ship. And he's gonna have fun shipping that. That is why I hired him for. We're gonna use bubble. They're gonna get bubbled. They're gonna get this cardboard in between them. They're gonna get bubbled all together, and it's gonna be good. I have very little doubt that they will break on the way there. We know what we're doing when it comes to shipping plates. Next, I sold this right here. It's a pretty cool black Picara Bowl. I got this from somebody that came here from Peru, and she was selling a bunch of these like cool little things from Peru. I had like 3 or 4 of these already. Most of them already sold. All of them sold beside this one. This is the last one to go. I got $20 plus ship for that one. I think I paid her $4 for 4 of them, so I guess that's $1 each. All right, next I sold the book. I sold a Nancy Drew staircase book, and I sold another book as well. So I think the Hidden Staircase, I think that's what sold from Nancy Drew. I sold this as well. Yes, I can. Story of Sammy Davis Jr. This book as well sold. Nancy Drew sold for 10. Sammy Davis Jr. sold for 12. So another part of the Dirt Devil, the $1 Goodwill Sunday Dirt Devil sale. I am now just down to the wand because the brush also sold. This brush right here sold for 20 bucks. The wand's only left. So let us recalculate that sale. Spent $1 on it at Goodwill. Sold the canister for 40, the hose for 30, the brush for 20. $90 from $1. It's pretty good ROI. I'm no math genius, but that's 90 to 1. 90 to 1 ROI. Oh, we just got a sale. This came in. We just got a sale. Sold some towels. 4th of July fireworks towels. These guys right here. That's what they look like. They sold. Came from a donation pickup. Talked about this a couple videos ago, where I sold like a Valentine's Day one or something. I still have a couple of Halloween ones left, and I think that's it. Everything else sold. So I have like a pretty cool Hocus Pocus one, and I have this like witch leg one. It's called Haunted or something. So they will probably sell closer to Halloween. I'm not worried about those selling at all. They will definitely sell. Talked about this on my main video on Saturday on my main channel about the new wave, how I sold the other one. This one right here. This is the new wave cooktop. Sold for $75. I paid a lady $25 for this and for the new wave oven and for a decanter. And so far I sold the oven for $95 and I sold this for $75. So we're doing pretty good with that sale. And I sold these pyramid unbreakable ornaments. I don't remember where they came from, but pyramid's really good for this brand. Usually you're gonna find them in blue and bigger, but they always sell and these don't break, so they're easy to deliver. Yeah, so you grab those.
Okay. I'll store them first.
Yeah, you bubble each one.
Okay.
You put this in between each one, and then you bubble all of them together.
Okay, and paper again or no?
And paper. And paper. So there's 4 of them here.
Okay.
So grab this and that. Next we got a couple cassette sales. I don't think that they're the same buyer, but they did come in back to back. I sold Heaven on Earth by Belinda Carlisle and the Association Greatest Hits. Look, they're back to back here as well. That's pretty funny. So here's Heaven on Earth and here's Association. Yeah, $8 and $4 for them respectively. Remember, I paid $2 for both of these, and these two were full to the brim. See, this one's like has 1/3 of it left. This probably has about 1/3 of it left as well. So sold already a good amount of these cassettes. So yeah, I was in the profit after like the first cassette sale. So I can't complain. To say 8 and 4, but they were super easy to list. I mean, super easy to ship. All right, sold this. I got this at the auction house too. That was pretty cool. This like watermelon cutting board. Looks like a watermelon cutting board. I got this in a big lot to probably have a couple bucks, if that. I think it's less than I think I had like less than $1 into it, and sold for 20 bucks. Pretty cool item. Well, we got a good plush sale. We got a really good plush sale. $50 plush sale. This guy right here. This is a Disney Christopher Robin edition Winnie the Pooh, and he sells for 50 bucks. Nothing special to him, just a really cute Winnie the Pooh bear, but sells for 50 bucks. And I have no clue where he came from. He was in my death pile. He was in my death pile for like 6 months. those are the items I feel guilty about. They're in my death pile for like 6 months because I just buy them and just leave them there and I forget about them. And then I list them and they sell. Probably sold like in a month, like a month ago, for $50. That kind of makes me feel guilty. All right. Then we got a couple of pairs of shoes. Sold Dollhouse women's ankle sandals, 6.5. Judging by the picture, I think it came from a storage unit because of how old the picture looks. Sold for $16 plus ship. 6.5 right here. Here's what they look like. They sold. If I were to guess, Dollhouse isn't the best brand, but like I said, you get it from a storage unit, you sell them for what you can sell them for. Then I sold these boots. These are St. John's Bay boots, new with tags. I got these at Beaches to Beaches. Paid $5 for them just because they were new with tags. St. John's Bay isn't the best company, but I figured new would sell. They sold for $30 plus ship. You see the new tag was $80, so whoever bought them got a good deal, and I only paid $5 into 30. That's a really good flip for me. I'm happy with that. And then also at Beaches to Beaches, I just posted about this huge box of hats. I sold this Cleveland Indians hat right here. You got $10 plus ship on it. Yep, there's it. So I sold a bunch of clothes. Let me grab all those and then be right back with you guys. Alrighty, so we grabbed all of the clothes. See, there was a ton of clothes sales over the weekend. First, this is the bundle that I sold on eBay. A loft tank top, a poof sweater, and a Yoke & Company tank top. We got $34 plus shipping on that bundle. I'm gonna have to refund shipping because we talked about that with her before she bought. So that's pretty cool. Again, bunch of brands that aren't that good. Poof, Yoke & Company, Loft. No ball brands whatsoever, but say it sells for me. So this really cool Eagles hoodie sold on Poshmark for $25. I got this Architect top. This sold on Posh for $25 as well. Here's a kids bundle right here. This is how I sell kids clothes. This is all Wrangler size 3T boys polos. 3 of them in here. Sold for $12 for that bundle. So I get so many kids clothes at storage auctions that I just don't feel, I feel like I have to capitalize on it and not just donate them all the time. So I've been selling them lots of 3, and this is how they move. Then I sold this men's Game Home Ralph Lauren top. Button up shirt for $18. Sold this Ralph Lauren sport shirt for $20. I sold this Vince new with tags t-shirt for $25. I think this came from the auction house. Sold this Joseph and Vice extra large button down for $18. This Milk and Laundry new with tags, a pair of pants for $18. Time and Through sweater for $12. Again, Time and Through, not a good brand, but it moves for me. Then the best clothes sales of the day was this really cool floral dress. Here's the brand right here. The brand is Byron Lars, and they sell these in Anthropology, so it's a pretty like boutique-y brand. And this dress right here sold for $75 and sold in a day, so I can't complain about that at all. So that is it for sales. So we're gonna have a busy couple of hours right now, packing, getting these out of here, and then I'm gonna have to edit this video. So I hope you guys enjoy. Peace out.